It is Monday, November the 21st. That's what date it is. I have haul, guys. I know, I don't usually get haul, especially not now, being a poor student. But, we just got a bit of a windfall, and I basically bought myself a Christmas present early. And another small Christmas present early. But anyway, I don't have any stitching done. I have not done any stitching at all since I showed you that last video where I showed you Sailor Moon, who is still at the same spot she was when you guys saw her. So no use pulling her back out. But lovely haul. So I'm just gonna dig into the haul and show all you guys. So this is the first one. There's a story behind this, and you've heard me mention this pattern before. This is Danny the Stitching Dragon by Dragon Dreams. And I think you can see through the, there you go, the glare. And it says, hold on. Why am I even trying with the glare? Why don't I just take it out of the bag? It's not that hard. I don't know. There's a picture. I'll just pull it all out. It definitely looks like an original. I got it for $2 off of eBay. Of course, it was in the States, so the shipping cost me 10 bucks. But still, not a bad deal. There's a sticker on here, the Lazy Daisy, spelled with a Z, and it says Rally. Come on. Lazy Daisy, Raleigh, North Carolina, I believe is NC. Sorry. Pardon my Canadian ignorance if it is not. But yes. Lazy Daisy, Raleigh. So I have a feeling either it was one that went out of stock and this person bought it. This person had a lot of cross-stitch stuff. So it seemed like they got it out of a lot. Or maybe even, you know, it could be an estate or something. The person didn't really seem to know what they had, which I'm glad, because I got this for $2. So there it is, and it says, it's in good shape. There's a bit of a bend. I'm not that concerned. And it says, my stash is full of treasures. Now all I need is time. Now, you'll remember me saying, originally, this was a contest that Dragon Dreams put on. They put out the blank pattern without a color code, and you had to fill in the color code and make your own design and then send them in, and the best wins. So what is interesting is this color this is on the front part. This is hers, Jennifer Aikman Smith. This is her rendition of this one. This is her colors. And you can see she has a little bit of hand-dyed floss in there, and some colors, a lot of bobbins, lots of stuff in the stash. And that was her rendition. What she's also included here, unfortunately there's no pictures for them, is these are the colors of the 3 winners and the variants. I have no problem showing you this part of the pattern because there's no actual pattern to it. So there's, you know, Sandy Brewers, Lauren Fletcher, and Mary Ellen Seilingers. I'm sorry, I'm having to read this backwards, so it's a little confusing. Yeah, so this is very interesting because if you look, there's no pictures of these, and I haven't even been able to find them online. Apparently there was a website at one time, but this was back in 2004. This Dragon Dreams results website. And it's interesting. I can't tell what these are going to look like from just the color code, so it's very difficult to see. I know I'm going to be doing my own changes. Oh my god, look at this person. This person used like Krennic for everything. Rainbow Gallery, Krennic, DMC plus another DMC. Oh yes. Krennic. Oh, 3 DMC. Krennic, DMC. Krennic. The person went a little Krennic heavy. Mary Ellen, I like your style. So yes, I have now the full pattern, legal and binding, because I did find what had led me to this in back in the days when I didn't understand a lot of the ethics involved in patterns and pattern sharing. I went on Pinterest, like a lot of people do, who are trying to save money, and they find patterns there. Well, this is one of the ones that I found, but I had actually found the paper for the contest. So it was explaining the contest, it had the blank, you know, color thing. And I'd always been very torn because I know that had been distributed for free, but I also knew that the final pattern had been offered for sale. So I was ethical dilemma. So I just finally said I was not going to stitch it until I actually got a legitimate copy of it. And I do. I now have a legitimate copy. I'm probably going to end up keeping a lot of the colors of this one, especially like the treasure chest. I might do like a variegated floss for the wood, just give a wood chain. I might do some variegated flosses for the different wools and flosses here, and spools. Spools and their skeins. I'm definitely going to find a cool variegated floss to do a very cool hand-dyed fabric. And of course, I'm going to change the dragon's colors. And I'm probably going to go in tones of pink, light pinks and hot pinks, and maybe some purples in there as well. I'm definitely going to use, I want to use, like they have for the scales on the stomach and the wings, a variegated floss, and for the ridges on the back, I really want to use like a dark pink Krennic to make it really, really sparkly. Of course, I'm not going to be able to start this at least until the new year. I already have fabric for this. You've seen it. I was racked a wonderful piece of, I don't know if you can hear that. There's a big, it's very, very stormy here. It's not like, there's nothing coming down to make it stormy, but the wind is insane. And living on the 30th floor, well, we get a lot of the wind. It's going to be on a sparkly pink Lugana that I have in 28 count. That was racked to me by, it was a fabric of the month, I think, by Fabric by LJ. So, really cool. I don't have, of course, I don't have like the DMC or anything left for this, but that's not going to be hard to do. But I can't really buy anything else for this right now. So this is going into my early, I'm pretty sure it's going to be early 2017 when I start this. Donnie the Stitching Dragon. I mean, what more perfect freaking chart is there for me, really? I had to do it. As soon as I saw it, I had to find it somewhere, and I did. Really stoked. So that's going to go back in its baggie. So the other thing, most of the other ones I've, oh no, okay, so I got a big order from 123 Stitch, which included both my big stitching Christmas present and as well as ornaments I'm hoping to make for Christmas for my family. Hoping. I don't have that much time left. It's already the end of November. Crap. So yeah. So I got 4 Mill Hill kits with this. I'm going to show you them now. I've sorted them, of course. First one I take, I can't get it. I've sorted them yesterday because I got all this on Friday. So I sorted this yesterday, and I put all of the, I got a note card system. I separated out all the floss very easily, very conveniently. Awesome. So this is Mill Hill Mountaineering Santa, Mount Rainier Santa. I got this for my sister because her and her boyfriend climbed Mount Rainier this year. So I thought it would be a very nice little kind of Christmassy souvenir for them. So that's from my sister. And you notice how big it is. Then for my brother and his family, he has 2 little girls. I just got Celebration Santas. Merry Christmas Santa. And it's just like Santa with presents under the tree. Very cool, very bright colored, very happy. I also already separated the floss. Both of these have over 16 different colors. 16 different colors in this tiny little thing. Tiny, tiny little thing. Like, seriously. Crazy. Yeah. I don't know what I was thinking. And now I have even less time to do them in. I'm hoping to get these sent off at the end of the first week of December. Because these are the 2 that need to go. This one's going to BC and this one's going to Labrador. So these are basically going to the opposite sides of Canada from where I am. So they need to be sent out fairly, soon. Especially the one to my brother, because the getting mail to Labrador is, yeah, it just is. The other 2 kits are local. So this is for my, for lack of a better word, mother-in-law, Andrew's mom. And it's a Snow Charmer kit, and this is Wreath Snow Charmer. So it's a snowman with a wreath. That's really cool fringe on the scarf, which is really cute. Things keep falling, and I have the hiccups all of a sudden. These as well have already been sorted. Just getting ready to do. So these 2 I'm not going to do until the first 2 are done, because these I don't really have to mail them anywhere. I can be working up until like December 24th or whenever I see them. So this is for my mother-in-law, Margaret. I hope you don't watch these, Margaret, or else you're going to ruin your present. I don't think she does. Very cute. I think there's even a little charm right there, a little heart or something. I didn't see that in the kit. Very pretty. I did a Santa for her last year. I was hoping these were going to be about the same size as the Santas, but they're not. A little disappointed with how small these other 2 ones came in to be, but I hope they'll see just the effort I put in and be happy with them. So that's that one. And the last one is for my mom, who I've already made one of these for this year, and I gave her to her for her birthday kind of early. Jeez Louise. Where is this supposed to go? So that's how they're kind of wrapped up right now, but they're all separated by color. That was a fun 3 hours. This is just a Santa face. And again, I was hoping this would be bigger, but of course, you never know when you're buying something online how big it's going to come out to be, and it's very deceptive since all their packaging, even the big ones or the small ones, are all kind of identical. So if you're seeing a picture of this one and you're seeing a picture of this one, you never know what size difference there's going to be. Yes, all those people saying, well, they have the dimensions on. I know they have the dimensions. Maybe people don't check the dimensions. Anyway, so this is Christmas Santa Faces, Series 2. And this is Twinkle Claws. It has a little hat with stripies and a little snowflake charm, and it's a lot of white and a beaded mustache, and I just think it's going to be cute. This one's going to be a little bit bigger because they sent 2 pieces of the perforated paper. So one piece is going to be the hat, and the other piece is going to be the face, and one piece is going to be a hat. So it is going to be a little bigger than it is here. Hopefully. We can hope. So yeah, so I have to finish, so no more stitching on anything else until all of these are completed. And I have to start marathoning these things. So I'm probably going to end up starting these tomorrow. I think I was going to start with this one and then go on to this one after, because this one I think is going to be really quick and easy. Yeah, watch me say that now. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I mean, I got one done about this size for my mom in 3 days. And I remember last year when I did a Santa about this size, I think I was only really stitching on it for about 3 days as well. And I had maybe a day of beading. So it's doable. I know it's doable. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. So that's the goal. So all of these are together so I don't lose any of them in this Ziploc bag, because you know my storage is so sophisticated. And that's that. So this is what I'm going to be working on for the next few weeks. Hopefully I'll make a lot of progress and be able to do more FlossTube videos. That's the goal. Now the biggie. So the rest of this, hear a rattle. Look at cheese. The rest of this is all for my first Mirabilia, which I kind of hinted at in my last video. And yeah, I'll show you which Mirabilia I chose. Ta-da! Gypsy Queen, baby. This is a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be. I thought Mirabilias were like big, but they're not. They're small. Beautiful, beautiful Gypsy Queen. Oh, she's going to be so gorgeous. Now, I may do a color conversion on her. I am not sure yet. It's a very, very, very minor color conversion that I saw someone else do on Facebook. And it's basically, you see the orange part of her dress? Well, basically this person just, instead of changing to orange, her dress is all in the shades of the pink. Well, it's just basically replacing the orange with the pink shades. So really not that big of a conversion, but still gorgeous. I can't wait to start working on her. So bad. One thing I don't like about Mirabilia, their patterns. Their patterns are huge and unwieldy. And I understand why. Oh God, I understand why. I know it's an anti, cover infringement tool. I know that, it doesn't fit, it doesn't fit my home scanner. It's just barely off, which is really annoying because it's so small. I have to have it scanned in. There's no way I can work on it at that. It just takes me so much longer if I'm always doing this, looking at the chart. I have to have it nice and big next to me so I can look as I stitch. I can't look as I stitch if I have it's so small. So, I don't know what I'm going to do. There's a few commercial places that have scanners big enough, which I might go and do. I know a lot of people are going to be, no, don't scan it. Somehow it's going to jump off your hard drive and be, perpetrated, not perpetrated. What the heck word am I looking for? It's going to jump off your hard drive. And anyway, it's not. I'm not sharing this. This is basically my working copy. This is how I make working copies of things. I don't make copies and blow them up and have paper copies. I make digital copies for myself, for my own use, no one else's use. So, no worries on that. Being an artist, there's no way I would want to infringe on someone else's, right to make money. So, definitely not. She is so pretty. I can't wait. Unfortunately, of course, what was I going to say? I can't start her anytime soon. Even though I have everything but the DMC, I can't start her anytime soon. Because I have 4 ornaments here that need doing. So, a little bit frustrated that I got this now, but maybe I can wrap it up for myself for Christmas, and then I won't even have to think about it. Maybe. So I said I have everything but the DMC. So that's everything but the DMC. A lot of firsts in this for me. So, lots of beads. These beads are huge, man. I don't know where those are going, but those are bigger than any beads that I've worked with yet. These are a little worrisome. They're size 8 glass beads. And the purpley and pink though, very pretty. These are my favorite beads. I wonder why. Pink! Pink little tiny fluorescent or metallic pink beads. These are kind of cool. These kind of remind me of the purpley ones that I worked with on Crescent Moon Dragon. They're kind of purple and green, they're kind of like a mercury kind of, not mercury, what is that? I can't remember. Anyway, they almost look like an oil slick. They're really cool. Oh, more beads. Oh, treasures. This is one treasure. Really pretty. One crystal, I think cost me $3. This is ridiculous. This little tiny thing. Still, can't wait. And then there's that's the pink one? Yes, that's the pink one. And this is the purpley one. There's two different colors. And then there's a goldy bead, which is very pretty. I think that's going to be mostly for her. Her jewelry and stuff. Very pretty. Some Krennic. We have this kind of lighty gold. And this kind of almost coppery, bronzy color. And this is kind of just a generic gold. I have some more double bead packs of beads that are, oh no, these ones are different. Purple. These are the clear purpley ones. They're really cool. Lots of beads I'm seeing. This is kind of ridiculous. I'm looking at the pattern and I'm not seeing that many beads, so I'm guessing they're going to go somewhere. I think these are the same ones as the kind of oil slicky ones I showed you earlier. There's a few of those, so I'm thinking those are going to be a lot. Yeah, those are the same ones, and those are the same ones. So I have 4 packs of these kind of oil slick purpley ones. And then I have Karen water lilies, which is my first ever Karen water lilies and my first silk, I believe. And they're very pretty. Oh, it's turning out to be gray, but it's not. It's actually plummy and it's being washed out, but it's very pretty in person. Kind of a dark plum. This one's really pretty. This is Antique Rose. Now, what's that one? Caracum. Very pretty. This is Antique Rose. It's coming out purple, but it's more of a dusty rose with purple running through it. Very excited. And I think this is another skein of, oh no, this is a different one. African Sunset. This is very pretty. Purples. It's turning a little blue, but it's really purples and like light pinks. Very pretty. All my first silks. I'm so happy. So yeah, that's all the non-DMC. I'm pretty sure. I was looking at it earlier though, and I saw something on there that I might not have gotten, which is weird because I went on, I think it said something here about Whisper Thread, possibly, which I really don't want to use Whisper Thread because I don't like the fluffy look of it. I feel this looks messy. Okay, of course, I put it the wrong way. Let me see. Yeah, Karen Water Lilies. See, it says Rainbow Gallery Whisper W99. That was not in the list. So what I did, yeah, you can get much out of this. What I did I'm just trying to line up the guide. What I ended up doing is on 1, 2, 3 Stitch, they basically have a, hey, do you want to kit this whole thing up? It's like, do you want to add these things, which are basically supposed to be the list, the entire list. Now I'm worried that I didn't get everything. No, I got Krennic 4 or 3 DMC floss. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I didn't include. Does anyone know why I didn't include the Whisper thread? Rainbow Gallery Whisper W99. So I'm gonna have to try to figure out where that is. Anyway, that was a little concerning, but it's okay because that means just it's gonna be even longer before I get to start this. If I have to find another thread. Super happy with this. My first Mirabilia. Was never sure I would like one, but when she came out, I think it was last spring, I was drooling over her because she was so pretty. So she's all in here. Now you might say, Buddy Lisa, you said you have everything but the DMC. Where's the fabric? I made a fabulous purchase off of a hand dyer I've been dying to try, and I am so happy with my purchase. So it's from Hand Dyed Fabrics by Stephanie, and the color is Raspberry Lemonade, and it's a 32 count Joblin. The pattern's really messed up because it calls for a 32 count linen or 14 count Aida. Those don't go out to be the same, so I didn't know if a 28 count would be just as good, but I decided not to risk it and just went with 30 count. Isn't it gorgeous? You can't really tell because it's really washing it out, but it is a beautiful raspberry purpley pink color. Like, this is not this purple, this is pink, and with a yellow in the middle, very, very beautifully modeled everywhere. It's just going to be, the hardest thing to decide is going to be which way to put her on which side, because they're all just so pretty. Isn't she so pretty? It's going to look so gorgeous. It's going to be so nice. I can't wait to start it. And Joblin is so soft. So soft. I love it. Apparently it also takes color a little bit better than Lugana, which was my usual go-to fave. So, maybe new favorite. So happy with this. It's going to look so good. So yeah, so I have everything for her now but the DMC, but I have a Michaels here so I can get the DMC. No big deal. Don't know. I don't really care for these crinkly bags. Vendors send them because they're not very easily resealable, but these haven't been so bad yet. So yeah, this is a quarter. This is a fat quarter, I'm pretty sure. So pretty. Yep, I can't wait. Absolutely cannot wait to start her. Also going to be early 2017 unless I get to her just after Christmas. So yeah, that is my haul. I'm going to start on Saturday tomorrow, and hopefully by next week I'll be back with a little bit more progress. I hope you guys all have a great stitchy week, and bye for now.